A tiny smile crept under the corner of her mouth as a heavy weight seemed lifted from her. Oh, that's fantastic, Spike. She lifted her head happily. Thank you so much. Let me see how much longer till they start fucking.
Alright.
Dude, foreplay is good. I like foreplay. Carry on.
No, there's so much. There's so much. I'm gonna get done with this.
There's only a... Oh, god damn it.
Just get to the good
fucking...
part.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Get to the part just before the fucking...
Of my life. I've had like
Hold
4
up!
different erections.
I'm reading this.
Sorry. I just
Oh
wanted to
my
tell you.
god.
With my 4 different penises.
I love his face.
Guys, since I'm an echidna, I have 4 penises, so...
Okay.
That's nice.
One for all of us. There's like 4 here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Shit!
That's quite a lot of us.
Oh my god! Okay. Alright, well,
I love that face.
She interrupted with bringing her mouth to his by extended neck. They both remain crimson with hard as their tongues met. Fluttershy's slightly bigger tongue would have overpowered Spike, but she naturally went easy on him. After letting go, her wings fluttered, and Spike let out an exhalation of smoke. She coughed up for a second before letting a tear roll down her face. I'm sorry, Spike. What are you sorry for? He asked, dumbfounded. I really want to do this, but I just wanted to make sure. You won't think any differently of me, right? I already think differently of you, Shy. She frowned for a moment before he spoke up.
Wow.
Not only are you the cutest and kindest, but now... Yeah.
Oh
You
my
are now
god.
the sexiest pony in all of Equestria.
Jesus.
Fluttershy grinned modestly while Spike grabbed her mane to draw her for another tongue wrestle.
Oh shit!
He drew back sooner and whispered...
I can't.
No, he drew back sooner and whispered, "Trust me." She nodded before he looked down at his drooping member.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, guys.
oh god.
At his drooping member, he thought to himself for a moment on the best solution before he declared, "Aha!" Fluttershy watched as he went to where he laid at the bottom down and lifted it back up. To her complete shock, he stuck his muzzle in and began tonguing her pony cuddle.
Oh, whoa.
Oh no.
You could have. Told me you were. Oh my.
I love this guy.
He licked the inside walls with his prong tongue, skillfully pulling away and tugging her at her clit at a fast pace, making her tense up and squeal. Spike felt his dick quickly pop up to her voice as she moaned loud and daintily. He climbed back again before saying to Fluttershy, "No matter what, I still like you, Shy." She gave an overjoyed smile. Hold on, let me take a drink.
What is going on here?
She gave an overjoyed smile at him, but before she brought down her now
love.
reddened snatch that overflowed slightly with juices.
Oh my god.
Here we go, guys! Here we go!
Oh no.
Hold on, let me get really sexy for this one.
Guys,
As the tip entered, she didn't make a sound. Oh, okay, let me start over. As the tip entered, she didn't make a sound. Just closed her eyes and tensed up as hard as she could. When he penetrated that welcoming pony cunt carefully upward, her voice slowly grew. "This feels so good. You had nothing to worry about," Spike announced with a hazy grin on his face. Soon her ripe pony pussy enveloped the entire shaft. Leaving it there for only a second, she lifted herself up and then down again.
shut the I swear
Up
to
and
God.
down, up and down. She worked his cock for him, wanting the little dragon to feel as good as possible. "Oh, Shay!" he moaned loudly. Fluttershy picked up the pace as soon as she heard him. For a second, she forgot about her own pleasure. But as her speed picked up, she found herself whimpering involuntarily. Spike pushed up her bottom and stood up before reinserting. She waited impatiently as he did, her hips shaking with anxiety. He thrust with her now, letting the momentum build up as he supported her weight more fully, despite being much smaller than her. I'm gonna! Spike cried before Fluttershy crashed onto him. I'm so sorry, she apologized before getting up off the dragon. Spike raised himself from the floor and brushed himself off. He felt slightly angered, but he couldn't find the pleasure that he needed to be satisfied. You're forgiven. Just lie on your back, Shy, he pleaded. She giggled before obeying his wish. She giggled before obeying his wish, thankfully that she would rest her legs. He positioned himself between her back legs and wrapped her arms tightly around her waist. He then plunged his still solid cock into her watery cunt, letting his head stay rested on her belly as he pumped away. He drove in complete euphoria, easily humping at her. He built up to such speed that he caused her whole body to jerk upward. With her legs flailing in the air, Fluttershy's moans grew beyond her usual welcome and kept rising. Spike's cock began to swell into a size that he very well endowed for his height. It almost managed to fill her completely, and she was reminded with a shock easily thrust inward. Oh, Spike, please finish soon! She thought to herself nervously, unable to contain her approaching climax. His groans grew into a more steady cry of pleasure. She knew he would come soon, but she felt her hind legs fill with the heat. That heat seemed to travel to her throat as she said, Spike! Oh, Spike harder! Make me a mare! On cue, his knees began smacking against her bottom painfully, but she didn't care. The noise only made her realize more fully that she was being bred by a dragon. She felt less innocent than ever, but knew it was right. It felt right. Fluttershy, I'm going! As he bellowed as she did, and so in unison with him, I love you, Spike! Spike was too preoccupied with jerking and squirts that erupted from each other's sexes to respond to her cries.
Oh my god.
She could only look down in healthy shock at his orgasm was closing. Fluttershy's orgasm was causing her to continue.
Take it easy, bro. Take it easy. Give the man some space. Back up. Guys, back up. Give the man some space. Let him breathe.
I'm good.
Sorry, I'm lying on the floor.
Was causing her to continue to quake around his cock, and her juices to come out like a fountain. Milking him dry, she bucked forward. Reaching out with her front hooves, she pushed him inside further with force.
I'm gonna delete this game.
His vision clouded with stars as he felt himself come close to blacking out. She finally finished and sprawled out herself on the bed. Fluttershy's belly pushed Spike up and down as she panted heavily.
May I play something for all of you? Is it open night?
I think that... No.
Right.
I was just reading Cancer.
May I play something for you all? It's from my favorite album. From my favorite album.